All right, we're back for our last week with Katie Hartfiel. You guys won't get to see her next week, but I will. So I'm happy about that. And we've been talking about how to pray for your spouse, how to pray for your children, and we did very specific things. Now I want to say, where do you find the time in your life? You're a homeschool mom, you have a ministry, you have to deal with me. Where do you find time to pray?
Well, a few years ago, I was having a conversation with my sister-in-law, and we were talking basically about how praying with small children in our house and all of these things going on is basically impossible. And so talking about how at the very end of the day is really when I would find my prayer time, and it was really, I was giving God my leftovers. And a lot of times there wasn't anything that was left over. And in this conversation, I feel like I pray all day long, but my prayers are like, help me survive, help me get through this day, but really intimate prayer with the Lord was just not happening. And so as I was thinking about this conversation afterwards, and I was thinking about the story of Cain and Abel, and how in the story, they both give 10% of what they have, right? And Cain, he's a farmer, and he gives his 10% of what he could spare, what was left over. But Abel, he gave his first fruits. The 10% of his very best is what he gave to the Lord. And God said that this was pleasing to him. And so as I was thinking about this, we're supposed to give to God in our time, our talent, and our treasure. And I think that we do, our talent and our treasure. But in my time, I was thinking, where are my first fruits, my best part of my day, where I am the best version of myself? And so for me personally, that's nap time. It is like the greatest time of day. You put everybody down, it's quiet, I can do whatever I want. There's lots of things I have to do, but I could do whatever I want. And so for me, nap time is about an hour long. And so I started setting a timer for a 10% of that hour, 6 minutes. So that's when I will sit down and really have my solid prayer time. And I know that's different for a lot of people. Like some people are morning people and that's their first fruits. I'm a really angry person in the morning, so it's not my first fruits at all. But really challenging you, where are you the best of yourself? Where you kind of have, even if it's a little bit of time to yourself, to be able to give that to the Lord. And I promise you, the fruitfulness of that has just been incredible for me in my own life, my own relationship with the Lord.
That's awesome. It's been such a joy to have you on the Paradisus Stay Live It videos. Thank you so much. And we'll see you back next week for another Live It series.